There is a concept called self-regulation. What is this self-regulation? From the very word we can understand that it is related to the self, but not exactly, children, because it is both way connected. By regulating ourselves properly, we are actually giving care for the body. So first of all, self regulation is a feeling that I am responsible for my body. I regulate my body consciously, right? This self is not the actual self that we have been talking about so far. It's not the actual self that we have been talking about so far, but it is a feeling that I am responsible for my body. So as we all know, right from the first point of this chapter, we have been learning something about the self and the body. So we know by now that self and body coexist. They are dependent on each other, but they are independent of each other in their needs and activities. Okay, so here we all are expected to have some idea about the body, the needs of the body, the activities of the body. And when we talk about those things, when we know these things, we also should know that that I should have a feeling that I am responsible for my body. See, food can be provided, every other thing can be bought to protect or nurture my body as such. But whether that is right for my body, whether that is going to protect my body or nurture my body, whether that is useful or harmful for my body, this right understanding we should have, so that we rightly care for the body. Okay, so that we become consciously responsible for the body. Most of the times, we just simply take this body into taken for granted. When it comes to keeping ourselves beautiful, protecting, projecting ourselves beautiful, we give an enormous care to our body. But when it comes to the actually important things like maintaining health or having something that is really good for health, we usually take the body for granted. So that should not be the case. We should develop right understanding about what the body actually needs and what best suits your body. And then we should develop the feeling like that I am responsible for my body. The mother may cook and give you the food, the father may provide enough money to buy the food, but you should consider whether you take the responsibility of caring for your body, right? So when food is provided, you should think like whether it suits you, whether whether your gut accepts that stomach. Okay, so in that way you can care for the body. So self regulation is a feeling that you are responsible for your body, that I am responsible for my body, and I am not supposed to take my body for granted. I should regulate it properly, and that cannot be done by anybody but only by me. That is why it is called as self regulation.